Yo, yo. What's good, y'all? What's popping? We in the building. Smash that like button on the way in the building, man. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV, man. If you're new to the channel, y'all already know what it is, man. Salute.
Eat. Go look at Zip page. Zip climbing. Look at China Brim. He climbing. Look at Harlem Legend. He climbing. Look at Kid Toes Jet. A nigga look pitiful. When you talk, eat.
Okay. Happy Friday night. Salute to everybody coming in the building, man. It's your boy E-Oil, aka the Harlem Legend, man. It's nasty out here, y'all. There's a lot to talk about in this Friday night, man. We got to get right into it, man, because I got a lot of topics to cover. Yeah. We got to break it on down. Salute to everybody in the building. Make sure y'all go subscribe to 05 Voter Movement. If I'm not mistaken, we going live tonight. Make sure y'all lock that in. 05 Voter Movement, man. Salute. Who in the building, man? Who in the building right now? Jermaine Anderson. Salute. In the building. Self-taught in the building. Yeah, easy to be nasty. I see y'all. Shout out to the whole West Coast. You heard? That's a fact. Shout out to the West Coast, man. Sherry in the building. Salute. Marvin in the building. DGR Entertainment. What's popping, DGR? Renegade Squad in the building. Y'all already know what it is, man. Yeah. City Noise. What's good? Yeah. What's good, man? We in the building, y'all, man. Salute, man. I appreciate everybody in the building, man. We got to start right here. We got to get right into it, man, because I ain't gonna lie, man. This Charleston White and Lil Woody, YSL Woody. What is this? Is this fake? I don't know. It's gotten to the point where I don't know. Like, I don't know if these dudes, who's telling the truth? Because Little Woody, and I'm gonna be real with you, right? I felt a little indifferent about it, just me being honest. Me being always honest with it, I felt a little, because it felt like, how you know the feds ain't do that? You feel what I'm saying? Like, and I'm gonna let y'all in on what I'm saying, because, you know, Little Woody, he done got on that stand. He done said everything he could to protect himself and get out of trouble. Young Thug is sitting on trial. These dudes done did 20 versus ones together, 22, 20 versus 2, I guess, if you want to name it that. You know what I'm saying? They did a lot, man, but I got to be honest, y'all. We got to start. So I'm going to give y'all the backstory, right? And the only reason why I'm giving this up, because Charleston White said it himself. He was talking about the manager, Angel, right? I actually know Angel, right? So I know some of the things that I don't know his personal experience, Charleston White. But some of the things he's saying, it ain't right. You know what I'm saying? He just saying certain things, I guess, you know, to get. And my theory of it all is he was actually trying to use Woody, because Woody's not, you know, all the way through the roof. He got on the stand and said he's not that educated. You feel me? He said it himself. He said he didn't finish school. And so he's had hardship. And I think Charleston White actually sensed that, right? So Charleston White doing 20 versus 2s with him and all this stuff, he's getting paid off that. You feel me? So I feel like he tried to probably snatch. So Charleston White's manager, they no longer are together anymore. You heard? They were best friends at one point. They no longer together no more. Now, I guess he's moved on. If he's learned the game, I don't know. I got to be honest. I don't know if he learned the game. He might have moved on because I don't need a manager now. I can get my own money now. That's how he feels. That's probably what he's thinking. But now she manages Little Woody. You understand? So Charleston White, ex-street team, ex-management team, now manages Little Woody. So that's just a little bit of the backstory of what's going on. But I got to play this for y'all, right? Because this is kind of wild to me. You heard Little Woody was with FYBJ Maine. I don't know if y'all know him from Chicago. Shout out to FYBJ Maine. You heard he's like he's comedy slash, you know how it go. Y'all got to listen to this for yourself, because Little Woody said Charleston White put a tracker on him. That's kind of dangerous. Pay attention, y'all. Hit the like button. Tap the screen twice if you're in the vertical feed. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Happy Friday night.
Look,
Nah, that's the tracking part. That's one of them Apple whoops, ain't it?
Yeah, that's what it was too.
That's one of them Apple air tags. Do y'all homework on the air tag? I think one of the guys got killed like that too.
Yeah, ain't no killing me though. Yeah, so I found it in my back seat. I'm like, dang, I don't let anybody get in the car. I let Charleston Wright and his girl get in the car. But I ain't
Also, Charleston Wright and his girl got in there with an air tag?
I don't know who got in there with it. But I don't let nobody get in my car. I just where I find it now. So it's like, I ain't saying that to him, I ain't get on the internet with it. But I see you doing certain stuff like, oh, snap. Man, come on, man.
Where you find that air tag at, bro?
You know how you put your in the
Real quick, y'all. So those of you that don't know what an AirTag is from Apple, it actually tracks you. Everywhere you go, it tracks you. So I gotta be honest, like, what is this? Is he capping? Or can we not put nothing past Charleston White?
Look,
Nah, that's the tracking part. That's one of them Apple whoops, ain't it?
yeah, that's what it was too.
That's one of them Apple air tags. Do y'all homework on the air tag? I think one of the guys got killed like that too.
Yeah, ain't no killing me though. Yeah, so I found it in my back seat. I'm like, dang, I don't let anybody get in the car. I let Charleston Wright and his girl get in the car. But I ain't
Also, Charleston Wright and his girl got in there with an air tag?
I don't know who got in there with it. But I don't let nobody get in my car. I just where I find it now. So it's like, I ain't saying that to him, I ain't get on the internet with it. But I see you doing certain stuff like, oh, snap. Man, come on, man.
Where you find that air tag at, bro?
You know how you put your in the back of the seat? Like how you just put your computer in the back, right there.
So I had to purposely put them up on there.
Just drop it in there. You know what I mean? So it's like, man, I ain't hiding. So you don't know air tag, you know what I mean? Like, for real, all you gotta do is just go to main event. I'm always go to main event every week. 656.
So you that's a big controversy too. So you still be out here walking through Atlanta every day? Cause I seen y'all vlog, I seen you in the hood.
I don't have problems for real, bro.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Cause everybody in Atlanta, mind their own business.
They know what's going on too.
So I'm not gonna sit here and act like he capping. Allegedly, this man done put people down. Allegedly. So I'm not gonna sit here and act like that man capping. Did Charleston White put a tracker on Lil Woody? I'm just being honest. Like this, I already explained the backstory. Angel is a manager, a very good one at that too. A very good manager. She was Charleston White's manager. If you go look at the Say Cheese interview that went viral recently, he was coming at Lil Woody and also came at the manager and the rest of the team. They work now for Woody. He said he doesn't let anybody in his car. I don't know what this is. I don't know if he capping or rapping. I don't know what it is. I want to hear from y'all. Call the hotline right now. Can it be the feds? Can the feds just think Woody's so damn stupid? Oh, yeah, let me go ahead and put this in his car when he's... Can it be the people trying to watch you, Woody? I'm just saying, we know you wild. You come across to the internet as a wild one. Let me let y'all hear that one more time because it's dangerous. It's dangerous. What if it's not Charleston White? What if it's one of your ops? Or somebody still trying to hold a grudge because they felt like you told on them. Or you felt like you put them in a situation. I don't know. Or somebody that you hit. I don't know. This is very, very dangerous. And somebody to be tracking your every whereabouts, and Lord knows how long that been in his car. You heard? Lord knows. And I'm not trying to say he capping. I don't know. But Lord knows how long that tracker been in his car. And he's saying, I don't let nobody in my car. But I let Charleston White and his wife in my car. Pay attention. Tap the screen twice if you're in the vertical feed. Hit the like button. I appreciate everybody in the building. Happy Friday. Salute.
Look,
Nah, that's the tracker bot. That's one of them Apple whoops, ain't it?
Yeah, that's what it was too.
That's one of them Apple air tags. Do your homework on the air tag. I think one of the guys got killed like that too.
Yeah, ain't no killing me though. Yeah, so I found it in my back seat. I'm like, dang, I don't let anybody get in the car. I let Charles White and his girl get in the car. But I ain't
Also, Charleston White and his girl got in there with an air tag.
I don't know who got in there with it. But I don't let nobody get in my car. I just what I find in them. So it's like, I ain't saying that to him, I ain't get on the internet with it. But I see you doing certain stuff like, oh, snap. Man, come on, man.
Where you found that air tag at, bro?
You know how you put your in the back of the seat? Like how you just put your computer in the back, right there.
So I had to purposely put them up on there.
Just drop it in there. You know what I mean? So it's like, man, I ain't hiding. So you don't know air tag, you know what I mean? Like for real, all you gotta do is just go to main event. I'm always go to main event every week. 656.
So you that's a big controversy too. So you still be out here walking through Atlanta every day? Cause I seen y'all vlog. I seen you in the hood.
I don't have problems for real, bro.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Cause everybody in Atlanta mind their own business.
They know what's going on too.
We got to keep it 100. We don't know who put that air tag in there. Now, I'm not putting nothing past. I got to be honest. Nothing past a Charleston White, y'all. Charleston White would do anything, and you can see that. Like, I felt like, and it's just my opinion. I felt like Charleston White was using him, man, and trying to use him to his advantage. You know, even though he doesn't need Woody and Woody doesn't need him. But I felt like together they were a strong force. Hold on, we got a call. We got people calling in already. Call the hotline, y'all. Oh, no, not yet. Hold on. They hung up. Call the hotline, y'all. No. The number's right here. 910-694-8884. You heard? 694-8884. Facts. I ain't gonna hold you. It's kind of wild. Let's get a call in here. Salute. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV. Let the people know where you're calling from.
You're calling from Florida, man.
Salute.
Mr. Ron Burgundy, Mr. Unapologetically Ignorant.
You got to turn your TV down, brother, so we don't hear the distortion in the background.
Gotcha. It's Ron Burgundy, Unapologetically Ignorant.
Okay. Salute, King. State your claim. Shout out to Florida, man. How you so far? So I played for y'all. Woody is stating that it had to be Charleston White that left a tracker in his car.
All right, so check it out, right?
Yes, sir.
If you listen to the interview Charleston White had about the whole situation, he was mad at the old nigga Black Lips for bringing him to the club when he was hanging out with nut people, cousin and all that. So you know he could be playing both sides of the coin, trying to line old boy up. Throw a little tracker in there, you know what I'm saying? Like,
who that? Charleston White? Charleston White?
Yeah, because think about it. Why he hanging out with nut people in the club and didn't want the other dude to bring him in there while he was hanging out with nut people? Because allegedly the accusations against Woody, he took that. You know what I'm saying? So if the apple tag popped up in there, man,
no, you make a lot of sense.
After hanging out with a nigga.
Hey, you definitely make a lot of sense, but I don't want to put that on somebody. You know what I mean? I don't want to put setup,
of course.
But
everything
comes into play though. Like when you really break it down, you gotta bring everything into play. I can't say you wrong.
I think they all playing on us, honestly. Like this is what they do. Like if you ever seen Charleston White get live and get crazy with someone, the veins start poking out of his neck, the eyes start dropping. You see what I'm saying? Like he's not even aggressive with the going back and forth with Woody. As say like a T.I., Boosie. It don't even seem real, man.
Oh, like, so you saying it may be a play?
It's always been he wears hats that I'll be playing all the time. Like, you know, it's the YouTube. They got him in the algorithm. Like, come on, you know, what would be better than seeing them two class, the two biggest rats, a real life rat and then a YouTube rat? You see what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying, and it makes for good content.
If you notice, no one's got disrespectful, and we're talking about Charleston White here.
Okay, now let me ask you this before you go. What if this is real? What if he did really find a tracker or something like that in his car?
I wouldn't put it past him. The man Charleston White isn't like he can be bought. So it ain't nothing. If them dudes is like, yeah, we gonna do whoa, yeah, drop that in there. You ain't got nothing. You see what I'm saying? Like, if it's real, I wouldn't put it past an individual who claims to have so many morals and compass ground, but in the end, he don't. It's a fraud. Everything about that man is a fraud. All that black and nigga shit, yeah, cool. You pointing out good facts, cool. But come on, when it all got down to it, look what happened when he got a little bit of money.
So Charleston White
He,
is simply no good. Okay, I get you. Nah, I get you.
man, he's no good, man. You get bad, homie.
Salute, brother. I appreciate you calling up.
Salute.
Hey, call the hotline, y'all. 910-694-8884. I'll take a couple more calls on this topic before we move on to the next one, man. I got to be real. This is wild. If this is real, see, he brings up a different point. This may be fake. I don't know if this is fake, y'all. Is he telling the truth? Is he lying? I don't know. Little Woody, if you in the car, call up. I don't know if you're lying. I'm just being honest, man. Like, we don't know. Let's get this call. Salute. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV. Salute.
Yo, Harlem, stop playing. Harlem.
Yes, sir.
You know damn well that nigga Charleston White put the track of Woody Carr. Charleston White done called niggas POs before, done got niggas locked up before. He'll get on live and say that he's working with the Feds.
Yes, sir.
So why wouldn't he put a track in Woody Carr?
That's what I said. I ain't putting nothing past that man.
You feel me? Why wouldn't he?
Yeah,
he's a known informant.
You definitely have a point. I'm not putting anything past Charleston White, bro. But
exactly,
man, you got to think from the other side too, brother. That man done did things to people, and they may be on his top. Or you see what I'm saying? So I'm not just going to squarely say Charleston White did it.
Okay, but listen. You heard what he said. So Little Woody lying. He said he don't let nobody in his back seat or none of that. Exactly what you just said. He don't trust nobody. So the only people he let in his car in the back seat, according to him, was these people. Now the next day or that night, you turn around and find a track in the back of your car. It wasn't like he found it a month later. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what
Think about it.
Yeah. Well, I don't think he specified when did he find it, right? I don't think he specified that.
Okay, but he did specify that he don't let nobody in his back seat, though. He don't let nobody in his car like that.
He did say that.
Right.
Because
how would feds and all that get in his car? All that. You see what I'm trying to say? Somebody had to put it in there.
No, I see what you're saying. Hey, look, I'm not taking away nothing you saying.
Fact.
I'm letting you talk.
You know what it is, Harlem.
No doubt, brother. Where you calling from, brother? Where you calling from, homie?
You already know. Dice Game Renegade Squad, Brooklyn. You already know what it is.
Shout out
to
the whole Brooklyn. Oh, and if y'all want to get the good, no. Purple Plum is fire. So this is, shout out DGR in the building, man. Yo, look, y'all. Look. If y'all trying to, let the people know where they can, spot you and got you. You dig what I'm saying?
You already know. You can holler at me on IG at DGR Entertainment. You already know. We already got that MDC coming out. That fire. Harlem know what it is. Royal Plums. Let's go.
Fire. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to Queen Mo Fire. Yeah, Mo Fire. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah, that was dope. Salute, brother. I appreciate you.
Salute. You know what it is.
Me personally, before we move on, I gotta say, hopefully this is a joke. Hopefully it's all a joke. Hopefully these guys ain't really doing nothing like this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because this is kind of wild. You heard? Like, they used to be friends like that. They were kind of cool. But, one may try to use the other. It's just like that. Hopefully this is a lie. Make sure y'all tap the screen twice. Hit the like button if you in the vertical feed before we move on. Hopefully this didn't happen.
Look,
nah, that's the track about. That's one of them Apple whoops, ain't it?
Yeah, that's what it was too.
That's one of them Apple air tags. Do y'all homework on the air tag? I think one of the guys got killed like that too.
Yeah, ain't no killing me though. So I found it in my back seat. I'm like, dang, I don't let anybody get in the car. If I let Charles White and his girl get in the car.
Share the broadcast, y'all. Share the broadcast.
Also, Charles White and his girl got in there with an air tag.
I don't know who got in there with it, but I don't let nobody get in my car. I just what I find in them. So it's like, I ain't saying that to him. I ain't get on the internet with it. But I see you doing certain stuff like, oh, snap. Man, come on, man.
Where you found that air tag at, bro?
You know how you put your in the back of the seat? Like how you just put your computer in the back, right there.
So I had to purposely put them up on there.
Just drop it in there. You know what I mean? So it's like, man, I ain't hiding. So you don't even know, you don't know X at, you know what I mean? Like, for real, all you gotta do is just go to main event. I'm always go to main event every week. 656.
So you that's a big controversy too. So you still be out here walking through Atlanta every day? Because I seen y'all vlog, I seen you in the hood.
I don't have problems for real, bro.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because everybody in Atlanta mind their own business.
They know what's going on too.
Man, salute to Charleston White. Salute. Hey, look, for real, Peter Shell for becoming a member. Salute to all my members in the building. Salute to Cola James. I see Cola James in the building. Make sure y'all go subscribe to Cola James. That's a fact. Peter Shell, salute. I gotta be honest, y'all. It's getting crazy. It's getting crazy now, y'all, because we gotta backtrack a little bit, right? We have to backtrack just a little bit. You heard? I gotta update y'all on the news, right? I'ma be real. Y'all remember Big Joe? Yeah. There was a lawsuit filed against Big Joe and Diddy. Remember the girl that said, yeah, he did something to me. You remember that? You see, that's why I say the media, don't believe everything. Don't believe everything that's coming out. I know a lot of people filing reports and all kind of mess. But you remember Cameron's old manager, if I'm not mistaken, he's his old manager, and Diddy's security, head security. Y'all remember the lawyer, her crying and doing all this? You know what? I got to show y'all. I got to refresh y'all memory, because it's things like this that can destroy somebody overnight. You feel what I'm saying? It can destroy somebody overnight. Where's that at? Let me get to this real quick. I want y'all to pay attention to this real quick. Where is this at? Oh, the accuser. Oh, no, right here. All right, this is the accuser. Okay, hold on, y'all. Hold on. So Big Joe had came out and spoke about it. You heard? Big Joe comes out and he speaks about it now. I don't know. Y'all got to tell me who y'all believe, because it's getting kind of. Matter of fact, this what Gene Dill said about Big Joe, right? When he found out, because obviously this person has been shopping around who to tell this stuff to, right? Like, just pay attention to this, y'all.
She mentioned that she was close to a rap mogul. They were friends. I won't mention his name. She said that there's a tape out there that showed Sean Puffy Combs, aka Brother Love, Diddy, Puffy, and a security personnel named Joe, Big Joe. There's a tape out there when they were sexually assaulting me. I know it ain't you, Gene, but I need to know if you could help me. I don't want to do anything to Joe. This is what she told me. I just want the tape so I could give to my lawyer, because I'm going to go after Puff. She told me that. I told her that I'll see what I could do. I so happily seen Joe in the street. I didn't call him or nothing like that. I seen Joe, and Joe said he didn't know anything about it. He said he didn't know anything about it, and that was it. I went back to the young lady. I told her, I spoke to Joe. He said he didn't know anything about it. I gave him, I don't know if I gave him his number or whatever like that, but she said, okay, Gene. She thanked me. 9 months to a year later, I see this thing come out that she's accusing Joe and Puff of sexually assaulting her.
Right. I just seen this story just broke.
That's crazy. That's crazy, brother.
I want y'all to pay attention now, right? Because we all remember the story. We all remember the story, all the crying. Pay attention.
Diddy Combs, also known as the defendant, and another individual and other entities. The complaint alleges in part in the first cause of action that defendant Combs and another defendant committed a, quote, violation of New York City Victims of Gender-Motivated Violence Protection Act by viciously and violently forcing sexual contact, oral sex, and sexual intercourse on the plaintiff, end quote. In addition, the complaint alleges in the second cause of action that defendant Combs and another defendant committed a violation of New York civil rights law, quote, section 52-B, end quote, by, quote, raping plaintiff and recording it. Defendants caused plaintiff to be depicted in a video image, unclothed and with intimate body parts exposed, and engaged in sexual conduct with another person.
So we all seen what really went down, right? We remember what she said. We got to be honest. It's just nasty work, man. It's nasty. Because now Big Joe, you heard Big Joe comes out and he speaks on it. Y'all got to, look, when I heard Big Joe speak, man, this man sound like he fighting for his life. You hear me? You heard? I'm just being honest. He seems like he's fighting for his life. You heard? He don't like this is nasty, especially if your name is mixed up in this. Pay attention, y'all. Hit the like button. If you're in the vertical feed, hold on. If you're in the vertical feed, tap the screen twice. It's simple. Tap the screen twice. Hit the like button. There's 3 dots at the top right. We got almost 800 in the building. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. 715 in the building. Hit the like button. I gotta play this for y'all. Big Joe responds, and it's pretty convincing, right? Or do they all sound like this? Hit the like button. Salute.
That's all I'm saying.
Big Joe Sherman wants you to look at his face and listen.
I don't know this lady from anywhere.
You've never met her?
Never in my life.
He's talking about this woman, Thalia Graves, who appeared at a highly promoted news conference last week with attorney Gloria Allred.
The trauma of the assault has taken a toll on my mental health.
The attorney for Graves announcing a federal lawsuit claiming that in 2001, the then 25-year-old was drugged and bound and viciously raped in the Manhattan headquarters of Bad Boy Entertainment by music mogul Sean Diddy Combs with his bodyguard and head of security Joe Sherman.
I'm not questioning her integrity. I'm questioning her claims against me. I wasn't the head of the security. You got the wrong man. I've never seen you. I've never did anything negative with you. I've never been in the same room with you. Not only wasn't I there, I wasn't even in New York.
Sherman says he did security for Bad Boy Records in the 90s, but wasn't working for the company in 2001.
Here's me and Mariah Carey.
Sherman provided us with his personal album of photos with celebrity clients he says he's protected over the years.
Me and Beyonce.
He says he did see Diddy at industry parties after Sherman left the company, but there was no relationship. Big Joe maintains he is being set up by false accusations.
Her and whoever that she's in cahoots with was orchestrating a money grab, and she wanted me to be part of that money grab. It says it right in her texts. And she wanted to get Diddy.
Sherman showed us texts from an Instagram account starting last November. He says his team has linked to Graves. We confirmed the connection. The first text asked if Sherman was a security guard for Puffy.
She confused me because she kept saying, "Are you Big Joe?" I said,
he's showing receipts. You got to be honest. Look, they tried to text him to get him, and then you got to corroborate it with Gene Deal's story. You heard? You got to corroborate it with Gene Deal's story. This is why I played Gene Deal first, and I broke it all down for y'all. You heard? The man is showing his he's showing receipts. which the news people saying they corroborated the story. These are people trying to, look, I know Diddy a freak. Yeah, we're going to be honest. I know Diddy's a freak, yeah? He's a freak. That's a fact. Let him be punished for his crimes. But they just mounting it on now. You understand? Yeah, they mounting it on now. I'm just saying, I know he did some of this stuff. I'm just being honest. Like, he did some of this stuff. But it's a whole lot when a dude got receipts and we just painted him. I painted him as one of the baddest guys in the world. That's what's paid media. You feel like, because I feel like paid media pushed that story to me. That's why that Gloria Aldridge, that lawyer, she ended up everywhere. The lawyer lady right here, she's everywhere with victims. But come to find out, this man, Big Joe, has receipts. Diddy's ex-security got receipts. Look what else he said, John.
On my Instagram.
When she asked, "Are you Big Joe?" what did that mean to you?
That means that she don't know who I am.
The text asked him to call the number and goes on to say, "If you will be my witness against Diddy, then my attorneys will leave you out of any proceedings because we have statements that you physically showed over 8 people, videos of me and you to people in the studio." Sherman responded, "I don't know what the expletive you talking about. Know who the expletive you are." He was still named in the lawsuit. Was there any video?
Not only was there never a video, I never saw the woman. I'm nothing but a scapegoat for this BS. Because I wouldn't get puffy and lie on Sean Combs.
We reached out to Allred asking about the texts and Sherman's denial that he was involved. Her email response, "The complaint speaks for itself. Our client looks forward to her day in court." Allred's lawsuit describes Sherman involved in a company that produces and distributes pornography.
I don't show nude women.
He says his media outlets publish urban rap magazines that often feature scantily clad women, arguing the photos are similar to ones he's posted on social media.
Am I wrong for having fun on my birthday? Yes, I did all that. I'm single. You can call me that. But I never disrespected or seen this woman in my life. Come on. It's a money grab because they told you it's a money grab. And she know that what she did to me destroyed my family, destroyed my livelihood. I can't get a job.
Sherman's legal team says they plan on filing a counterclaim in the near future that will likely include defamation. Combs' attorneys have not yet responded to the lawsuit.
This is wild. Because at the end of the day, when you really, really break it all down, this man's life is destroyed, bro. His face was everywhere. This is nasty. Facts. His face is everywhere. This, look, bro, call the hotline real quick. Now, let me put this down real quick. So y'all can call the hotline because we got 900 in the building, man. I got to hear from y'all. Because Big Joe is saying this ain't it. She got me. He showed evidence, y'all, that this lady is lying. He doesn't know this lady. He's never seen this lady. But meanwhile, this man is getting splattered all over social media. All over. So let me ask y'all something. What if she has tapes? I'm just saying, that's part of her complaint. And I always say that when I'm up here. Don't I always say that? They always say you got to have tapes, right? You got to have tapes. The hotline is, y'all calling the other phone. 694-8884. Call the hotline, y'all. 694-8884-910 area code. Don't we always say, you got to have proof? What if this lady produces the tape? Because the way she sounded, it's like they were shopping her tape, right? It's recorded. So if they can identify Big Joe, let me know.
Diddy Combs, also known as the defendant, and another individual and other entities. The complaint alleges in part in the first cause of action that defendant Combs and another defendant committed a, quote, violation of New York City Victims of Gender-Motivated Violence Protection Act by viciously and violently forcing sexual contact oral sex, and sexual intercourse on the plaintiff, end quote. In addition, the complaint alleges in the second cause of action that defendant Combs and another defendant committed a violation of New York civil rights law, quote, section 52-B, end quote, by, quote, raping plaintiff and recording it. Defendants caused plaintiff to be depicted in.
So they said that they was recording it. Yo, salute. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV. State your claim.
Salute, man. Think about it, man. This the real right here. You think about it. He never should have even showed the receipt.
You got too much going on, brother. You got a lot going on right there. A lot of distortion. You moving around or something? I don't know. Do you got me on earplugs? I don't know. You sound like you got something.
You hear me now?
There you go, brother. Go ahead. Say what you were saying. Go ahead.
Yeah, he never should have even shown the receipt. That give him up right there.
No, well, I mean, you got to ask yourself, when a brother can't go out and get a job, he can't do nothing. Your life is basically destroyed.
I'm in that same case, but not with sexual assault stuff. You know, felony is a felony.
Yeah, but why wouldn't you show something? You got to go to the news and say, yo, she lying on something, because nobody wants you around them now in the industry.
Oh, yeah, no doubt you got to fight it. But if you look at what it said, man, she told him, I've already seen you. They already told me it was you. Gene Dealer said it was you. Everybody said it's you. Look, man.
Yeah, and they claiming to have the tape.
Exactly. That's what make it worse. But everybody, oh, no, ain't no tape. When the tape come out, oh, well, that was an accident. Then they want to call bitch. Man, come on, man. Right now, it's about time to go ahead, man up, take your lick, and go ahead, serve your time, come on back to the house and be a better person. That's it.
Salute, brother. I appreciate you calling up.
For sure.
Call the hotline, y'all. 910-694-8884. Make sure y'all tap in with the poll in the chat. There's a poll in the chat. Run it up for me, man. Is Ray J working with Jay-Z and the Elites to bring down Jaguar Wright? Because I'm going to play something for y'all that's going to go crazy. I'm going to play something. Get the likes up for me, y'all. Tap the screen twice. Hit the like button. Share the broadcast. I appreciate y'all. Salute. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV, man. I got to be real. Like, I got to play this for y'all, man, because this kind of go a little wild, bro. Like, but it's, I don't know. I got to play it, man. I got to play it for y'all, man. We got a call. Let's take this call. Salute. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV. State your claim.
Salute. Yo, this is Jack from Queens. What up, nigga?
Salute to the whole QU, bro. What's popping?
Salute. Yo, dude is lying. The nigga was in Black Rock video. The lyric from the Woe video when he said, play around like get the G.I. Joe. He was in the video. That's who Black Rock was talking about. That nigga Ben was hanging with Diddy.
Yeah, no doubt. No. He said in 2001 he wasn't with Diddy.
Yeah, but remember he said he never used to hang with Diddy. He came out and said that first. He said he never used to hang with Diddy. He wasn't around at that time.
He didn't say he never used to. He said he wasn't around at
that time.
Yeah, that's what he said.
He said he wasn't around at that time.
That's what he said.
And niggas seen him in the video. And niggas seen him, he was in the video. Black Rob shouted him out. Know what I mean? And another thing, the nigga used to manage on Sky Black.
Yeah.
The nigga told me, because look, the nigga got too many discrepancies in his story. He'll say, and then, what's that word? What's that word? You know,
I thought he used to manage Cam.
I mean, I know he was in Killer Season. I know he was in that movie. I definitely know he's in. I know he was rolling with Cam and them. Yeah, because Lethal Lips blew it up. When Paul saw Lethal Lips and Sky Black was going at it. She was like, yo, that's why that nigga Joe Black said, he did blew that shit up. And if you dig it up, it's on YouTube.
Okay.
I remember that. That shit hit World Star. I remember they was beefing around when that B Plumper situation was going down. All that shit.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that was like.
I remember all of that. I remember all that.
See? Yeah. So your man had some allegations.
That's a fact.
Women. Right?
And you got a lot of people that came out and said, boy, you been on some freak. You heard? But what if let me ask you this, brother. What if she dropped the tapes? That's what I'm saying. If there's tapes.
That's what I'm saying.
What if this lady drops tapes?
See? The nigga should have came in and be like, yo, I remember, not really. Instead of saying, no, I don't know what you're talking about. I never used to hang with Diddy.
Oh,
I
let me
wasn't
figure
around
it
Diddy.
again. Hold on. He said I never used to hang with. Hold on, bro. You bugging.
Yeah.
Hold on. Hit the like button, y'all. Hold on.
Diddy Combs.
That's all I'm saying.
Big Joe Sherman wants you to look at his face and listen.
I don't know this lady from anywhere.
You've never met her.
Never in my life.
He's talking about this woman, Thalia Graves, who appeared at a highly promoted news conference last week with attorney Gloria Allred.
The trauma of the assault has taken a toll on my mental health.
The attorney for Graves announcing a federal lawsuit claiming that in 2001, the then 25-year-old was drugged and bound and viciously raped in the Manhattan headquarters of Bad Boy Entertainment by music mogul Sean Diddy Combs with his bodyguard and head of security Joe Sherman.
I'm not questioning her integrity. I'm questioning her claims against me. I wasn't the head of the security.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. Like, yeah, bro. You tell me, man. Like, what you thinking, bro? He showed receipts, though.
Because if you remember, that Black Rob Woe shit dropped in what, 99?
Yeah, so he said, but think about it. He said 2001. He wasn't around them no more.
I don't know, man, because he got the receipts, man.
But they said, and he got the receipts. They tried to hit him in the inbox.
I don't know. And then they said, I know Gene Dill blew it up and said, dude tried to come out with a book going at Diddy, but he never was able to get a own book deal. Nobody wanted to deal with him.
You see what I'm saying?
So
you see what I'm saying? So it might be, come on, man. It got to be something tricky going on here, man. You heard? What you thinking, man?
Yo, man, it's a lot going on. Like Cat Williams said months back on Shay. Floodgates is open.
Salute, brother.
Look what's going on with Swiss now. Swiss got caught up in the situation. A chick came out on Mayweather. Few chicks came out on Mayweather. Floodgates is open, man.
That's why Mayweather is taking up for Diddy. I don't know if you've seen that. Floyd Mayweather taking up for Diddy.
Yeah. And now, but look at the Swiss situation. He got caught up in some fucking money laundering shit.
That's what happens, brother. Let me get this other call. Salute, brother. I appreciate you calling up.
You're ready.
Call the hotline, y'all. 910-694-8884. They just hung up. Call back, man. 910-694-8884. State your claim. Let me know how y'all feel. Happy Friday night. We still ain't even get into the festivity of things. We got to talk. I got to be honest. We got to talk. Oh, man. By all means, y'all. What happened to Usher? Let's be honest. What really happened to Usher? I don't know. It's like, so much is coming out. Hold on, let's get this call. Salute. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV. State your claim.
Yo, what's good, Harlem?
What's good, King? Let the people know where you calling from, my G.
I'm calling from the 502, gang.
Okay, salute in the building, man. State your claim, my G.
I'm a fan of the show and shit.
Salute, man. Appreciate that.
Watch my language. Yes, sir.
Appreciate that.
I was watching a couple episodes ago when you was like, Big Joe used to come to your crib and shit. You used to hang with your uncle.
I used to know Big Joe when I was a kid. Yes, my uncle was like in his security team.
Okay. My next thing I want to say is, like, we always touching on stuff like this woman said 2001. It's 2024, baby, 25. She's on camera crying like the shit was yesterday.
Yeah, and no, because to her knowledge, so look, this is how it all broke down, right? I figured, right, that the feds reached out to her because they have the tapes, right? And that's when she started, that's when she filed a lawsuit. Now she has an open door for a lawsuit, and she has to find all parties involved on the tape. So she has access to that tape. They have to give her access to that tape. They have to turn that tape, and she's on it. That's why I think we're getting a lot of lawsuits and a lot of people coming out.
I'm thinking she's a prostitute,
sex worker. I get it.
Sex worker, something like that. She had a night with these people in there, to her recollection, or to, like you said, the feds said, like, hey, we got you on these tapes. Now you won't come out crying because you had an orgy or a threesome.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be
might get showed in court.
I wouldn't be surprised if she actually started crying right there when the feds called her. I wouldn't even be surprised. That's how you got to do it. Oh, break down. Oh my God, there's a tape. I tried to hide this for years.
That's wild.
Yeah, you got to know how to. Come on, now that girl like an actor.
And all that.
I ain't gonna lie,
Like,
that lady looked like an
all
actor.
These people who's 40, you think she's 40, so talking about something happened 20-something years ago when she was a sex worker. Like, we can't sit here and let her, because she changed her life, now she want to repent with her sins with a lawsuit. Hell no.
No, you're right, but that's how it works, brother. I appreciate you calling up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Salute. I gotta be real. I gotta let y'all, because Usher, I ain't gonna hold you, man. Like, Usher might have been through the worst, man. Him and Justin Bieber probably been through the worst there is, man. I want y'all to listen, because ex-security Gene Deal, man, Usher left bloody, man. That's all I'm gonna say. Usher left bloody. This is wild. And you know what else? You know what else that kind of pisses me off? A lot of these kids be young. They be young, and I'm gonna be honest. The parents be handing their kids right on over. Yeah, you grown-ass parents be handing your kids right on over. I want y'all to pay attention. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV, man. If you're new to the channel, all you got to do is tap the screen twice. It's free. You heard? This is wild, y'all. This is wild. Parental advisory. You heard? Parental advisory. You heard? Like, discretion advised, man.
You don't mind me asking, because I know the topic is sensitive. What happened to Usher?
I heard about some music executive from the industry back in Harlem. You know, I heard it from some music executives back in Harlem. And I'm not going to speak on their name. They doing programs and everything like that. And they may be doing something. They may speak on it themselves. But I heard it from some music executives.
What did you hear?
Bro, you know how people be talking and we was around some people, something like that. And then some people might say, yo, I don't F with that dude. And at the time, I didn't even know who the F Usher was. You know what I'm saying? It was one of those type of situations. And when probably say, yo, man, I don't F with them niggas, man. I'm getting out that industry and everything like that. You know, Puff sent this little kid to the hospital. How he sent him to the hospital? Man, nigga was bleeding from the butt. And that's what was said.
What? What? I'm just being honest. Do y'all believe Gene Deal? Let's stop playing out here. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. What? He was doing what? Usher left what?
You don't mind me asking, because I know the topic is sensitive. What happened to Usher?
I heard about some music executive from the industry back in Harlem. You know, I heard it from some music executives back in Harlem. And I'm not going to speak on their name. They doing programs and everything like that. And they may be doing something. They may speak on it themselves. But I heard it from some music executives.
What did you hear?
Bro, you know how people be talking and we was around some people, something like that. And then some people might say, yo, I don't F with that dude. And at the time, I didn't even know who the F Usher was. You know what I'm saying? It was one of those type of situations. And when probably say, yo, man, I don't F with them niggas, man. I'm getting out that industry and everything like that. You know, Puff sent this little kid to the hospital. How he sent him to the hospital? Man, nigga was bleeding from the butt. And that's what was said.
Wow. That's kind of explosive. Like, I got to be honest. Call the hotline 910-694-8884. Let me know how y'all feel about that. But do you believe the story? Most of all, do you believe that? Me personally, Gene Deal has been credible. I'm going to be honest. Gene Deal has been credible. He's been talking his talk and saying what he want to say. Facts. He's been doing what he want to do, right? And he's kind of like Jaguar Wright to me. A lot of things that he say is coming to fruition. You heard? I got to be honest. A lot of things that he's saying is coming to fruition at this point, man. He said Usher. This is wild. Let's get this call. Salute. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV. State your claim.
Hey, y'all. Okay, so I'm watching the live right now, and
salute, Rachel. How you doing? Where you calling from, Rach?
I'm calling from 212, it's New York.
Oh, shout out to the whole Manhattan 212.
No,
salute, sis.
Especially even on what Gina's saying right now, like that's why I'm real careful with even trying to say like Diddy is freaking all of this. This was an open secret that people been knew in the industry for mad long, and nobody wanted to speak up or say something about it.
Yeah, nobody said nothing about it.
It's a lot of different people out here. There's a lot of different people out here with the same type of story too. Like, it's not like people is coming here with all different types of stories. I don't want to just sit here and say Diddy is guilty 100%, nothing like that. But if he is guilty, this shit should definitely ruin his life, for sure.
Let me ask you this. Did you see them? Oh, you just tuning in? Did you see the one with the bodyguard and he came out?
Yeah.
So how do you feel? How do you feel about Big Joe?
Like, I obviously understand. For him, I really don't know how involved he was because he had the receipts, you know, like
yes, he has receipts. So this is a woman speaking, and you know they deal with emotions. You know the women deal with emotions. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he had the receipts, and I understand too. Like Diddy is a public figure. People are gonna jump on the wave now and try to get their little piece of coins or whatever. But I definitely believe a lot of the victims that are coming out, like an 8-year-old boy and things like that, why would they make something like that up?
So you believe Usher? You believe Usher did leave bloody?
He's always looked a little fruity. I don't know.
He left bloody. You hear me? That's wild.
Terrible.
That's wild.
But I heard Usher was basically Diddy's handler for Justin Bieber. So
yeah, he was the gateway to Justin Bieber.
That's the saying. Hurt people. So I believe that. I'll leave it at that.
Salute, Queen. I appreciate you calling up the hotline.
Shout out. Thank you.
Salute. Call the hotline, y'all. Call the hotline, man. Don't be scared. It's Friday night. 910-694-8884. I got to be real. And that's why Usher doesn't speak out. He hasn't said anything. A lot of these guys haven't said anything. I think these tapes are going to be dramatic. I think they're going to take I think this is going to take everything by storm if he goes to trial, though. Okay, y'all, because he may not even go to trial. I got to be honest. He may not even go to trial when it's all said and done. So we got to really, really break this down. He may not even go to trial. You heard? So we may never even see these tapes, even though they're on the black market. I'm just being honest. They want a lot of money for it. I can't tell y'all the dark web. Y'all didn't hear from me. They want a lot of money for these tapes right now. I'm dead at, and they got high profile people on them. That's a fact. The case is over. China, what up, China? Let me drop the link just in case you want to pull up before we get ready to go live over there. Cause I gotta get into another topic here. I got a whole nother topic. Link is in the chat. Salute, Curb. What's popping, man? Salute, brother.
Hello, Kirby, a girl, not Kirby, a boy.
All right. I'm sorry. Sorry, Queen. How you doing, Queen? Welcome to Harlem Legend TV. State your claim.
Okay, I'm calling from Oklahoma, right? And I've been watching Gene Deal.
Yes.
I watched Gene Deal the other day try to walk back some of this craziness when he was explaining about the lawyer. He said that ain't no way that not Usher, but Diddy raped or whatever with 150 people. Okay, over a 20-year period, he's trying to convince me that this didn't happen. But he's been on TV and anywhere else that people will listen to, telling us about all the things that's been
So
going on.
you're saying basically, sister, that he tried to change what
He tried to change the narrative, right? He tried to take up for Diddy. Once that lawyer came,
so you felt like he's trying to take up for Diddy,
right? And once that lawyer came on and said that they were not only going to get Diddy, but anybody who saw, anybody who was privy to it, put them in jail for it. He claimed that it didn't. He tried to say that, well, it maybe this didn't happen or that. You know, he tried to backtrack.
Oh, I get what you're saying. So Gene Deal, he might be out here telling lies. That's what you're saying, sister?
Now, I believe right now he might. Before that lawyer said that he was going to get everybody involved, he was singing like a songbird. Once that lawyer said, once he realized that included him, then he started to backtrack. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. You say he didn't sound the same.
Right. His whole demeanor sounded different.
Oh, see, I didn't see his newest interview. I didn't see.
You got to see it.
Okay.
What you just showed us, right? What we just saw, he sound nothing like that. He's not even talking anything like that.
Because all the lawsuits and everything is starting to come out now.
Yeah,
right?
because he's trying to pretend like, oh, I don't know what this lawyer what he's talking about. Where they gonna get all this money from? Like he didn't realize the man said not only is he gonna get us, he said anybody who was there.
Somebody else just said I noticed it too. Oh.
Yeah, he's trying to class action lawsuit. It's not a class action lawsuit. If you listen to the lawyer for those 150, 120, however many it is, he said he's gonna do individual lawsuits, not a class action. They don't get as much money if they do a class action. He said he's going to take whatever the people have and he's going to sue them for what they did to that person.
I got you.
And he's going to sue all the Gene Deals and all the other folks that was watching.
Now Gene Deal's scared. You think he running?
Yeah.
All right, don't worry. I'm going to make sure I tap in. Drop the link so I then can play it.
Have him to come in so we can find out why he's scared.
Yeah, I don't know. You know how it go, man. Salute, Queen. I appreciate you.
Oh, okay, then. You have a great day.
Salute. I don't know, y'all. I haven't seen Gene Deal's last interview. I definitely am going to see it now that y'all said that. Because I don't know. Don't get on Harlem Legend. I just know what he's been saying for years. So if he's changing his tone now, we might have to start thinking, though, if he changes his tone, right or wrong. Right or wrong, y'all. We might have, if he's changing his tone, salute. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV. State your claim.
Peace, Harlem. What's good?
Yo, what's good, King? Why your phone so low?
Hold on. You can hear me now, bro?
There you go. Go ahead, brother.
Okay, yeah.
Where you calling from, homie? Where you calling from?
Syracuse, King.
Shout out to the whole upstate. Shout out to Syracuse, man. Big Orange, yo. State your claim, my G.
Yo, bro. I seen a situation today where they said the kid Derek Parker, the former hip hop cop that was doing all of the lining all of the rappers out of New York.
Yes, that was years ago.
Yeah, but he dropped some explosive information today.
About what?
Pertaining to LeBron James. He's saying LeBron James was in a puppy party.
What?
You got to pull that up. Put Derek Parker versus LeBron James in the search and pull that food up for the people, man. I seen that on Ticket TV earlier, but he was all over the place with it because he's from LA. He don't really know the ins and outs with Derek Parker. Derek Parker, he's NYPD, so if he's telling people that, you gotta take it for what it is, man. But he exposed LeBron James earlier, pardon me. He exposed LeBron James earlier, Harlem. I got the information from Ticket TV.
Hold on, let me see something here.
Yeah, bro, pull that up. That's important, bro.
And Steph Curry?
Nah, it's LeBron James put Derek Parker versus LeBron James. Derek Parker did an interview and he basically exposed LeBron James being at them puffy parties, bro.
Hold on, man. P. Diddy parties.
He did an interview today.
School from NYP detective reveals what he knows. Let's see this right here. Yeah, we're gonna see. We're gonna see what we're talking about here. I pulled it up. I got it right here.
Yeah, just look into it, bro. When you get info on it, bring the food to the panel, King. I just wanted to let
Let me see what this is. Let me see what this is. I think I got it right here. Let me see what this is, though. Salute, brother. I appreciate you calling up, homie.
You already, King.
Reveals what he knows about Diddy. Yeah, I think I got it right here, y'all. Let's see what this is. Oh, let's see what this is. Let me fast forward a little bit. Is this him right here? Okay, let's share the screen. Let's share the screen. Let's bring this to y'all homes. Let's see what's going on. Present. Share screen. Facebook. Boom. Share.
Of that Hollywood star forked out some serious cash for it. But what's really upsetting is how are these tapes being leaked? How are they getting out there? I don't understand. It is creepy and it is weird. And for somebody who had a night that they wanted to forget, guess what? They can't.
China, what's
and they're
poppin'?
worried that it's always going to happen. So listen, I went to someone who knows. There's this guy named Derek Parker. He's a friend of a friend. He's also known as the hip hop cop because he was in the NYPD for many years. And in the 90s, you know, when the rap scene was popping up and they were, you know, the East Coast, West Coast battles, and it was getting vicious.
Oh, shit.
Great, Derek. You keep an eye on it.
I don't know
for
why
us.
they go to these
So
kind of
he
people that
did,
don't
and
know
he knew
shit.
Diddy very well. He also knew Jay-Z. And this is what he had to say.
Do you think that Jay-Z, from what you know of him, do you think that he knew what was going on these freak offs and
Derek
these
Parker.
parties and the drugs?
I would say that it's alleged that he knows, but you know, they were. I mean, a lot of people went to these parties. It's not just Jay-Z. There are other more important people that are at these freak-off parties that are very. Everybody's very scared right now. You notice.
So who other more important people? Like, what are the names that you would be looking
Well,
at?
I mean, Ashton Kutcher has already been linked to doing business with Diddy and being involved in some of the things. So I know that he's a little taken back by this because I've been hearing that about him. And then there are other people that Diddy's had relationships with. You got to remember, he was a billionaire and on a billionaire status where he moved and ran with the most elite celebrities and entertainers in the world. So I'm sure all these people were at this party at one time. LeBron James was always saying, "Hey, Diddy party there's no party like a Diddy party." So,
I mean, wait. Because I've been reading about that too. Do we really think LeBron James went to some?
oh yeah, he was at those parties. From what we know, he was definitely at those parties. They're linking so many celebrities into this. Kevin Hart now. They're putting so many people involved. Every day the Kardashians, every time you see something go on, you see people putting all of these different people as possibly being
Well, he ain't
in
revealed
parties.
no
So,
information. He just said
Kardashians went to
LeBron
his
James was
parties
there.
back in the day when Kim was just starting out and was hanging out with Ray J, and we know about that video.
right, exactly. So, you know, a lot of this stuff is right now, everything is starting to come out. And this, you haven't seen the last of this. This is just the beginning.
What are the biggest names that you think we're going to see?
Oh my God, they've listed a bunch of names like Chris Brown. I mean, there's so many names that have been listed in this party, and they're all A-type celebrities. You know, Justin Bieber, Usher. You know, they're putting all of these people.
Well, I look at Justin Bieber and Usher as kind of victims.
Yeah, and they may well be. You know, in these
I mean, we
days.
now got talk of a 9-year-old involved. So.
But here's the problem too that's coming out with this, and this is what I see, is that now Texas already said they have over 50 individuals and a minor.
No, they got over 100.
Over 100. Okay, now over 100. And these people.
Yeah, that shit don't matter, China, man. It don't matter because he ain't really say nothing about LeBron James. He said he was at the parties. We already know that. He said ain't no party like a Diddy party. China, what up?
What's going on over here? It's a little dead without me.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't. I'm having a
It's
great
too
time.
quiet over here.
I'm having a great time with my audience.
No, you ain't. No, you ain't.
Yes, I am. 700 in the building.
I had a couple
Smash
of
that
good
like
guys,
button, tap the screen twice.
I had a couple
You
of
heard?
good guys in the chat who hit my DM and said, China, where you at? Now, what's the conversation? Let's get to it. Because I'm about to go on my platform in a minute.
Yeah, but you're about to go on at 8 o'clock.
Today is a Friday. I'm on my second one. I'm about to fill this up and go get another one. and listen, the wife said I could move and groove tonight. And I get 2 extra humps off tonight. My wife said it.
You going on at 8 o'clock, right? You going on at 8 o'clock, right?
Yeah, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go.
All right, hold on. So before we go, I only got 2 more topics. I'm on the Usher. I'm actually on the Usher topic. Do you believe come on, did you believe that happened to Usher?
Listen.
Why your Wi-Fi look like that? Your Wi-Fi look bad, bro.
Hold on. I think I got to come out. Hold on.
Yo, he getting stuck and everything. Like, yo, come on, man. We over here 4K and 1080p at least. The least got to be 1080p, y'all. Keep it 100, y'all, man. Hit the like button, man. We got China Brim in the building. The least got to be 1080p. That man was on 730. Yeah, 620. Whatever that is. Yeah, he was on 620. Come on, man. That Wi-Fi nasty, bro. We over here having a good time, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. Do y'all believe what Gene Dill said about Usher? Me personally, I don't know. I want to get China. I'm gonna see what China gonna say about it. You know you're gonna say something crazy about that.
You don't mind me asking, because I know the topic is sensitive. What happened to Usher?
I heard about some music executive from the industry back in Harlem. You know, I heard it from some music executives back in Harlem. And I'm not going to speak on their name. They doing programs and everything like that. And they may be doing something. They may speak on it themselves. But I heard it from some music executives.
What did you hear?
Bro, you know how people be talking and we was around some people, something like that. And then some people might say, yo, I don't F with that dude. And at the time, I didn't even know who the F Usher was. You know what I'm saying? It was one of those type of situations. And when probably say, yo, man, I don't F with them niggas, man. I'm getting out that industry and everything like that. You know, Puff sent this little kid to the hospital. How he sent him to the hospital? Man, nigga was bleeding from the butt. And that's what was said.
I don't know. No disrespect. I don't want to disrespect nobody. Like, hey, look, they get it the way they get it. But now I got to talk to y'all about something, right? I got to talk to y'all about something. We going live, by the way, on 050 The Movement. Make sure y'all tune in, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. Another hour from now, we going in. I got to talk about this, right? Because Jaguar Wright been tearing up. She been tearing this up. Like, she been on fire. Let's keep it 100. She been on fire. So we know she just did the Pierre Morgan show, right? We got to be honest. She just did the Pierre Morgan show. And, you know, she said some crazy things. Like, let's be honest. She said some crazy things, y'all. You heard? Matter of fact, let me put this up for y'all. Like, let me show y'all. She did some crazy. She says some crazy shit. Like, I'm like, it is what it is. Listen.
I've talked to hundreds that I deal with still myself. I have 3 victims right now who are willing to give testimony about not only what Mr. Carter has done to them, but his wife as well.
So she getting that Beyonce and Jay-Z.
They're a nasty little couple. They do nasty things.
She getting that. I'm just showing y'all this to refresh your memories.
Putting people on planes while they're unconscious, just like Aaliyah got on that plane. Unconscious. There's a lot of things that people don't want to talk about, Pierce.
Listen, like I said, Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Hold on. So we see that we see what she's talking about. I just wanted to refresh y'all memory to make sure y'all understand what's going on, right? So I gotta be honest, right? Because Ray J, right? And every time we see Ray J, let's keep it real. Every time we see Ray J, every time they interview him, he ain't getting involved. He not saying nothing crazy. He trying to like really protect Diddy. You heard? Let's be honest. But now he goes off on Jaguar Wright after her interviewing Pierre Morgan because she went to the other man. You understand, China? She went to the other man. Now, my question in the chat and my question in the poll, my poll in the chat, make sure y'all tap in. Is Ray J working for them other people? Now, he said a couple things, and I'm about to drop it for y'all. He said, no, she ain't going to no black people. She going to these white people overseas, and she just got off Lord Jamal's platform. She came off Star the other day. She's everywhere promoting what she's doing. But Ray J had this to say. Pay attention, y'all. Hit the like button. Tap the screen twice. We got 750 in the building. Share the broadcast. Happy Friday night. Salute.
Hey, yo, Jaguar Wright. I told you I had an opportunity for you. I told you I had bags for you. I'm trying to hear what you got to say. But you want to keep taking these other niggas' money and not showing love to the community? That shit weak as fuck. Hit me right now so I can make sure you get a bag and I can understand what the fuck you talking about so we'll know what's the truth and what's not. That shit janky as fuck. You ain't hitting me back, but you hitting all these other motherfuckers back. That's from all these other countries. Like you safe over there. You safe with me. Stop acting scary. Jaguar, hit me back right the fuck now whenever you can. With all due respect, and I love you, and I'm sorry for cursing. Help me be a better person. Call me back.
Yo, why do I get set up vibes, dog? Like
he talking that positive extortion, man. Like
no, but why do I get set up vibes like from that? I'm being honest. You don't get set up vibes. Like, let me play this again.
What?
Because I know you a little slow. I know you a little slow, China. I got you.
You a little fast, and you a little fast.
Pay attention.
Don't make me start drinking.
Hey, yo, Jaguar Wright. I told you I had an opportunity for you. I told you I had bags for you. I'm trying to hear what you got to say. But you want to keep taking these other niggas' money and not showing love to the community? That shit weak as fuck. Hit me right now so I can make sure you get a bag and I can understand what the fuck you talking about so we'll know what's the truth and what's not. That shit janky as fuck. You ain't hitting me back, but you hitting all these other motherfuckers back. That's from all these other countries. Like you safe over there. You safe with me. Stop acting scary. Jaguar, hit me back right the fuck now whenever you can. With all due respect, and I love you, and I'm sorry for cursing. Help me be a better person. Call me back.
Who said she wasn't safe?
Man, that's positive. Man,
who said she wasn't safe? No. You gotta
extortion.
See, China is so goofy.
How would you feel if
I gotta
somebody
be honest. You gotta be able to look beyond what's going on, China. Every time we see Ray J, he's talking positive. No, we gotta chill. We don't know what if Diddy really did this, and he's talking positive, right? So why would you want her on your platform to clout chase if she's talking some bullshit?
Listen.
It feels like a setup to me. I'm being honest. It feels like a setup, and stay away from him. Stay away from Ray J, bro.
Stay away from who? Ray J?
Ray J. I feel like Ray J working with them to get her in where they need her, and they got her. Once Ray J get his hands on her, I feel like they got her. She got to stay away from industry dudes like Ray J. He'll sell himself out for the bread.
That's it. I ain't gonna front. I agree with you with that. I agree with you, but I feel he's basically trying to
capitalize. He's want to capitalize off her, but he want to try to make her look stupid.
But
so
he's supposed to.
I know what he's doing.
Why would you go to them while you can work with your own people? That's what he's saying.
This is the problem that we have, y'all.
Why
this
would
is the
he
problem
go
that we have.
Where he can work
with your own people so they can do what Ray J about to do to her. Go ahead, y'all. Work with your own people and so they can stop your voice. You understand? That's why Vlad went up there after her. You heard? This is why they have demons like that that'll go up right after her. That's why after she did this interview, Vlad made sure he went up there right after and had something to say and discredit her.
But it's all a lineup anyway. All that is pre-rehearsed. You know that, right?
I feel like, hey, look, you call it what you want.
I'm starting to
I feel
believe
like Ray J is trying to set her up. Y'all let me know. Tap in
set
with
her
the
up for
poll in the
what?
chat.
What Ray J want to set her up for? Set her up
Tap
for
in with
what?
the, because I feel like he works with them elites, man.
Of
China, you
course
gotta
he
wake
do.
up, man.
Of course
Every
he
time he
do.
get up on somebody's platform,
She's
CNN,
trying
he's
to work with
talking
the elite
political.
too. She's working with the elite too.
No, I don't think you get it. He's
No,
talking
she's
political. He
going
don't want to
on
get
the
involved in
platform.
none of that. I'm being
Oh,
real.
you don't know what you're
Oh,
talking
you
about.
want Jaguar Wright to go up there and talk for you? Nah, bro.
Nah. She's
Ray
working.
J has his own voice. He don't need a Jaguar Wright voice, right?
Nobody ain't listening to Ray J.
Ray J, if you want a clout chase,
He
you can go
is
up there and
not
do all
a
that
new
yourself.
voice. Nobody's listening to Ray J. She's the newest voice that's
China, you one lost Negro,
no.
bro. You gotta wake up and open your eyes to what's going
Who
on.
is hot
I
right
should
now?
have went and got a bunch of Ray J interviews,
Who
and
is
y'all would
hot
see
right
they
now?
boring.
Harlem.
You're not
Who is
saying
hot
nothing
right
about Diddy. He trying to dodge the question. Oh no, we need to just give that brother embrace. We need to help him. But you want Jaguar Wright on your no. I know what you're doing.
Jaguar, listen, first of all,
you trying to set Jaguar Wright up, man, and
what
she's
you gonna
smart
do?
to stay
What
away
you gonna
from
do? You
him.
gonna go to jail? What are you gonna do? Set her up for by doing what? What is you talking
Yo, China
about?
is bigger than him. He's
What
talking
is you
about Jay-Z,
talking about?
Beyonce. He's talking about people very, very powerful.
It's all a play,
Very
Harlem.
powerful. This
Harlem,
dude here.
it's all for listen, it's all content. It's all money at the end of the day. They ain't setting.
I know I'm on point, y'all. I know I'm
all,
on point.
Harlem. First of all, Harlem, why would Ray J, with all the money he got, he a successful guy, why would he tape him saying something threatening like that, knowing you could be charged if she feel offended? It's all a play, Harlem, for people like you.
China. I'm not saying no. Why you think she ain't picking up the phone?
It's Hollywood at its best. It's Hollywood.
Yo, why everything gotta be a play? Like everything in the lifeline. First of all,
It's
China, everything
Hollywood
ain't
at its
viral
best,
and everything ain't for play.
Yes,
this
it is.
lady's putting out real shit on broadcast. Niggas with millions of subscribers.
Listen, he ain't putting out shit.
This shit realer than life. She's putting out. She's putting out shit that can end motherfuckers. Like that'll end Jay-Z. She's putting out shit that if people believe that shit, it'll end somebody.
Yo, I want to ask you something. If they really wanted to knock her,
this nigga don't even understand.
If they really wanted to knock her motherfucking high heels off, trust me, it's a lot of money Jay-Z and them got to knock her high heels off.
So why not use a nigga like Ray J? Cheap, stupid nigga that'll do anything for the next advancement.
Oh man, you is not understanding, boy.
I'm just being honest. Why not use somebody like Ray J?
So you saying go to Ray J? That's what you saying? Ray J is nobody compared to the elites.
No, why not use Ray J to paint the narrative? You bring her up there and you paint a narrative. That's what they're gonna do to her. They gonna run her ass like you crazy. Ray J and them gonna run her. And it seems like that. Look, it just seems like he trying to set her up and she ain't picking up the phone. She ain't trying to get with this nigga. Like, leave me alone. We know you part of that whole little party gang.
Yo, I want to ask you something, Harlem. Don't you know it's mad over the years they found this woman as being delusional? I was looking at it. Like she lied about a lot of stuff over the years. You know that, right? Harlem Legend TV.
That's a shame.
Do you know that?
Actually, China, she said a lot of things and it's coming to fruition now.
Saying this woman is delusional. She's
actually said a lot of things that's coming to fruition now.
Listen,
the same thing with Gene Deal. The same thing with all of these guys.
Listen, the only thing she said was what people already said, but on bigger platforms. She didn't say nothing new. So stop it, Harlem. She didn't, and this is the didn't say nothing new. She didn't say, oh yeah, I see Beyonce having sex with Diddy and such. She didn't say nothing new. Everything she said is something we already knew, but on a bigger platform. Just because, listen, keep about Diddy, we heard before he got locked up. It's just that
He
now
even
it's being
mentioned the
more
final boss
exploited.
name. Facts.
It's just now it being more exploited. Y'all act like y'all knew on hand Diddy had niggas bent over. Y'all knew. Y'all act like y'all didn't know that. We grew up knowing Diddy was busting them niggas open in the industry. We knew that. What? We been knew that. It's just that now, since they got Diddy, people got voices. So
You said
everybody
Diddy
is
been busting
trying
them
to-
open?
Yeah, he was busting them open, wide open. I can't wait till 050 come on. I can't believe what I heard who was busting Diddy open. I got it. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, we're going to get to that after this goes on. Make sure y'all go to 050 The Movement. If you ain't subscribed, you slow as hell.
Facts. That's a fact, man. I ain't gonna hold you, China. I believe it, man. I believe it, bro.
Listen, only thing I'm saying, right? May God bless that woman, because she's basically speaking about things
That
she
can
ain't
end
supposed
niggas. That can end your life on the internet. End your life everywhere.
Yeah, but Harlem, these is things that was already said, but it wasn't exploited on on big screens like this. We all knew. I already knew from my pops, my uncles, and them saying, "Yo, the boy Jay-Z is most likely Puff is slamming his anal up." When I first, reality is when I seen Jay-Z swing his legs over like a woman. You know how women
Yeah. You told me that
sling their
before.
leg? They throw this leg and sling it all the way over there. The first person I seen do that was Russell Simmons.
Ah.
Listen. And then come to find out, Russell Simmons like butt plugs. He like to go in. And then when I seen Jay-Z did that, I said, "Oh no, it's over."
Yeah,
It's
it was
over.
nasty. It was nasty. I seen
It was
Jay-Z cross his
nasty.
leg. Yeah.
It was nasty. Let me see. Facts. Just talk real talk. Facts. His legs was like this. I never met a nigga. Listen, I never met a nigga from Brooklyn who fold his legs like the way my wife fold her legs when she in a meeting. Men fold it. Men go like this. Men do not take their legs and swing it. No, nigga, we don't show thighs. That's showing your thighs, nigga. You're showing all of that, nigga. We don't do that. Good morning, America. We don't do that. Yeah.
Is he stuck?
What? I'm not stuck.
Oh no, you
I'm
got
in.
stuck a little bit. Yes, you did.
I'm in. That's my frequencies when I start getting crazy on this motherfucker.
Yeah, you got stuck. Your Wi-Fi is disgusting, China. It looks disgusting. Yeah, you like a sketch. Yeah.
I gotta calm down. I gotta calm down the energy. You already know I transform in here.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I seen him cross his legs too, and I was like, he looked kind of weird doing that, man. Yeah. Hey, when the tapes come out, China, and you find out Jay-Z's on it, how you gonna feel?
Bro, I'm not gonna feel no way. I've seen a couple of big homies who I was saying, "Oh, that's the big homie," and next thing you know, he getting piped. Think I care? I know where mine's at. I know what I do. We already know it's something wrong with Jay-Z. We already know that. Hold on, let me put this close because this is looking crazy. Hold on, Harlem.
Yeah, I told you got ugly. Yo, these dudes' Wi-Fi be disgusting, man. I feel like Ray J tried to set her up. I don't care. If she not picking up the phone, she not responding to you, Jaguar Wright is on the run. Why are you hating? I feel like he's trying to set her up. I don't care what China say. Look at this, y'all. Y'all got to listen to him. He sounds frustrated. He sound mad as hell she ain't picking up for him.
Hey, yo, Jaguar Wright, I told you I had an opportunity for you. I told you I had bags for you. I'm trying to hear what you got to say. But you want to keep taking these other niggas' money and not showing love to the community? That shit weak as fuck. Hit me right now so I can make sure you get a bag and I can understand what the fuck you talking about so we'll know what's the truth and what's not. That shit janky as fuck. You ain't hitting me back, but you hitting all these other motherfuckers back. That's from all these other countries. Like you safe over there. You safe with me. Stop acting scary. Jaguar, hit me back right the fuck now whenever you can. With all due respect, and I love you, and I'm sorry for cursing. Help me be a better person. Call me back.
He tried to use the community. You hear that, y'all? That ain't kind of wild. Like, I feel like he tried to use a little color there to get on his side. She ain't fucking with you, Ray J. She doing her thing because she know where you, come on, you can be bought. We have to be careful how we move because he can be bought. I'm just being honest. Call the hotline, 910-694-8884. We're not going to stay much longer. We will be going to 050 The Movement. Make sure y'all type that in your phones right now. 050 The Movement. DA Movement. You heard? Facts. We going live over there real shortly, man. Hey, look, man. Good show, man. Salute, man. Salute to everybody that pulled up in the building. Be careful how we move around here, man. Like, oh, man, I'm telling you, I see the snakeness in Ray J. I'm telling y'all now. I see it. I see it. I'm just telling you, I see it. It's like, it's weird. Out of nowhere, he wanted this woman to come on his platform all of a sudden. But happy Friday. Stay tuned. Salute, salute. I appreciate everybody that pulled up. My Battle Facts in the building. Make sure y'all go subscribe to My Battle Facts. You heard? That's a fact, man. 700 in the building. Go subscribe to My Battle Facts. AKA Black Collar 6. Great show. Salute, King. I appreciate you. Trooper 69, I see you in the building. Make sure y'all go subscribe to Miss Miyagi. I don't see her shit down. Just Talk, Real Talk. Yeah, they drop y'all links, man. Make sure y'all go subscribe to people's channels. Show them love. You heard? It's your boy E-Oil, aka the Harlem Legend, man. Please leave a comment, subscribe. Make sure you check us on 050 The Movement. I have my second channel put up real soon, man. We about to go on the next channel real soon. Y'all already know what it is. Y'all could actually make sure y'all get this dope content every time as long as y'all hit y'all bell notifications and y'all subscribe, hit the like button. You help me help you. You heard? Like, I keep coming with the content. All I ask is y'all to hit the like button. Tap the screen twice if you're in the vertical feed. It's 3 dots at the top right. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. Salute.
Eat. Go look at Zip page. Zip climbing. Look at China Brim, he climbing. Look at Harlem Legend, he climbing. Look at Kick Toes Jail, and nigga look pitiful. When you talk, eat. Niggas is already eating.
You don't know the power of the dark side.
Dark Side, we represent Dark Side, 050 The Movement. Make sure you check them out. Harlem Legend TV, man. I like these dudes. They real